Morning, my name's Brian Youell and I'm the Master Superintendent of Uplands Golf Club. I'd like to give you a little bit of insight today on our aeration practices. Normally we aerate our greens twice a year in spring and fall, and then we do some other disruptive or non-disruptive aeration practices throughout the summer. But this fall we're changing our aeration practices and we're using a deep tine aerator, which you'll see some video of shortly. The difference between a deep tine aerator is a conventional aerator would use a standard 3-inch tine, sometimes hollow where we'd pull a core, and sometimes solid in order to break the surface area. With the deep tine aerator we can get a wide variety of tines. In this particular case this tine is approximately 10 inches deep, and the tine will go into the ground, and you'll see with a video later it gets a bit of a kicking action and it fractures the soil. One of the things that we're trying to do is make Uplands Golf Club a more firmer playing golf course. So with the use of the deep tine aerator plugging into the ground and fracturing it, it'll allow air and water to move through the soil quicker. And we've also started to punch our approaches this year as well with the deep tine aerator, once again to get that bump and run that the membership are looking for. So with this practice, we try to reduce compaction as the main reason. When we get 55,000 rounds of golf a year, all the heavy equipment that we're using to maintain the golf course, our soils get compacted. A question I receive quite often from membership is, should I aerate my home lawn? The quick answer is no. The main reason we aerate is to relieve that compaction and also introduce sand into the profile. The average home lawn doesn't get compacted. A vertical mower would serve you much better, but we'll talk about that next spring. But for now, I'll keep you posted with the videos that you're going to see through this video log, or vlog as they like to call it, and we'll keep you updated on the success of this. Happy golfing, everyone. The first step of the aeration process is to lay a light layer of sand over the entire green. The sand will help smooth out the putting surface. As well, it provides an avenue for air and water to infiltrate into the green throughout the year. Each year we have to decide which aeration practice are we going to perform. Traditional aeration, which disrupts the surface area, approximately 3 inches deep, or do we need to use a deep tine aerator as the image shows? For fall aeration we chose a deep tine aerator. As the image shows, the tines go down approximately 8 inches in depth and it has a little bit of a kicking action. We've added a few extra bags of seed on top to hold the aerator down into the ground, which gives us maximum penetration. While we're using our deep tine aerator on the greens, we use our greens aerators to aerate the surrounds and traffic areas. These aerators punch in about 3 inches and they help soften up a season full of traffic, improve air and water infiltration. Now that we have the sand down and the greens aerated, the final step is to use a drag mat in 2 different directions, dragging the sand in the holes. Any leftover open holes we will top dress later to smooth out the putting surfaces. The last part of our process, after we've top dressed the greens this morning, aerated and matted in the sand, is we put on a fertilizer to help speed up the recovery. As you can see, Ian, go ahead Ian. Ian's going to start fertilizing the greens. And we fertilize the greens in 2 different directions. This time of the year we use a product called Sea Blend. It's a 12-0-12. It's an organic product with kelp, crab meal, feather meal, and all these organics help speed up the recovery from the aeration practices, but also the organics feed the microbial populations. There could be up to 2 trillion microbes per 1 pound of soil, so we have a healthy live soil, so it's in our best interest to feed and support the microbial activity. And as you can see in the hopper here, you can see the organic fertilizer is granulated down into small particles, and we cover the greens in 2 different directions. So this will give it a nice green color, healthy for the environment, healthy for our microbial population, and most of all, speeding up the recovery for great greens for our members. Have a great day.